Mastering benchmarking best practices. Benchmarking without soul is just a hollow pursuit of excellence. What steps can we take to guarantee that our benchmarking initiatives are in harmony with our organization's values and mission, thereby ensuring that our operational excellence endeavors support the overall strategic objectives? To guarantee that benchmarking initiatives align with an organization's values and mission, thereby ensuring that operational excellence endeavors support the overall strategic objectives, several steps can be taken. Firstly, it is essential to establish a clear understanding of the organization's values, mission, and strategic objectives. This can be achieved by reviewing and analyzing the organization's vision and mission statements, as well as its overall strategic plan. This understanding will serve as the foundation for aligning benchmarking initiatives with the organization's goals. Secondly, the organization should define its operational excellence vision and strategy, which should be closely tied to the overall strategic objectives. This vision and strategy should outline the organization's expectations for operational excellence and provide a clear direction for benchmarking initiatives. Thirdly, the benchmarking team should be composed of representatives from various departments and levels within the organization. This cross-functional team will ensure that diverse perspectives and expertise are brought to the benchmarking process, and that all aspects of the organization's operations are considered. Fourthly, the organization should identify relevant key performance indicators, KPIs, that align with its strategic objectives and operational excellence vision. These KPIs will serve as the basis for benchmarking and will enable the organization to measure its performance against that of its peers and industry best practices. Fifthly, the organization should develop a comprehensive benchmarking plan that outlines the objectives, scope, and methodology of the initiative. This plan should include a clear definition of what will be benchmarked, how data will be collected and analyzed, and how the results will be reported and used to drive improvements. Sixthly, the organization should select suitable benchmarking partners that share similar values, mission, and operational excellence goals. These partners should be willing to share their best practices and lessons learned, and should be committed to mutual learning and improvement. Seventhly, the organization should establish a culture of transparency and open communication, where benchmarking results and findings are shared across the organization. This will facilitate the identification of best practices and areas for improvement, and will enable the organization to learn from its peers and implement changes that drive operational excellence. Eighthly, the organization should ensure that benchmarking initiatives are aligned with its overall change management strategy. This will enable the organization to effectively manage the people, process, and technology changes that arise from benchmarking, and to ensure that improvements are sustainable over time. Ninthly, the organization should establish a continuous improvement mindset, where benchmarking results are used to drive ongoing improvements and refinements. This will enable the organization to stay ahead of the curve and to maintain a competitive edge in its industry. Tenthly, the organization should recognize and reward employees who contribute to the success of benchmarking initiatives. This will motivate employees to participate in benchmarking and to drive improvements that support operational excellence. Lastly, the organization should continuously review and refine its benchmarking initiatives to ensure that they remain aligned with its values, mission, and strategic objectives. This will require regular assessments of the benchmarking process, and adjustments as needed to ensure that it remains effective and efficient. By following these steps, organizations can guarantee that their benchmarking initiatives align with their values and mission, and that their operational excellence endeavors support the overall strategic objectives.